And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giants Sports Talk Live here for the Game 2 Postmortem. Glenn, this isn't a post-game. This is a postmortem of Game 2.
Post-apocalypse.
My God,
I was
Giants, Brewers, it was brutal. That's all I put in this. I don't know if you saw the description. All I put is brutal. That was it, because it was a bad game. Giants lose 11-3. I see a lot of excuses out there, guys. Come on.
There's no excuses, Eric. Everything,
Come
dude.
on.
I prognosticate. My prognostications. Is that what you call it? No.
Your prognostications,
What do you call them? My
predictions.
yeah, my predictions. They dude, it's a 500 team at best, dude. It's gonna come crash it. It's gonna level out. There'll be leveling out. We got off to a great start. Hey, good thing we did, dude. We have no first base. We're going to have to upgrade right field. The Matos thing, I'm not buying into it.
Dude.
The only guy hitting on this
Oh,
team
man.
right now, who was the best hitter on the team tonight again?
Yeah.
Wilmer. Jung-Hoo, looking
Jung-Hoo.
good. Dude, after this, it's we got average team, and then the guys who are in the lower level, the lower tier, dude, they're bad. They're bad. They can't hit. What did Lamont do? 0 for 2 tonight, or 0 for 1? What? Or maybe he didn't
Lamont
get that
didn't do
bad.
nothing. Was Lamont even in there? Hold on.
He
Dude, I turned
played.
it off. I turned the game off, man. Once it got to 11-1, I was like, all right, I'm done.
I don't think he
Wade-
got in that bat, but he did play.
yeah,
Come in
yeah,
for
he did get in
defensive
that bat.
purposes.
Got in that bat is all zeros across the board.
And then one was
okay.
what's his name? What would we? Our catcher. Did you see his bonehead play? What was he doing at first base?
He winged that. He chucked that thing out in the right field. Oh man! Look,
But
guys.
you see that? Did you see the right field? Oh, you said you missed the end of the game. You didn't see the right fielder throw him out at first base?
No.
Oh, cops are here. Hang on, I'll be right back.
All right, have fun.
Something's going.
Have fun. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to get this right off the bat. I'll talk about this and we'll get into the box score. Guys, come on. I'm done with the excuses with Hicks. This is like 3 or 4 bad outings in a row, right? Somewhere around there. Not very good outings from Jordan Hicks. And I'm tired of giving the excuses. I am. Everything good?
Winnipeg's wild. Anything good? There's about 7 cop cars at the jewelry store next door. I don't know what's going on.
Hey,
over
I
there.
wonder. Probably alarm. But here we go.
Wild.
We cannot look. There's a reason why Jordan Hicks was never a starting pitcher in the MLB, right? There's a reason.
Right.
What is the reason? Because he's not a starting pitcher. He just isn't. For whatever it is. Come on, guys.
Hey, he can throw some good innings together, Eric. And what
Yes.
happens after
Yes.
4?
Yeah, okay. And this
You
is
cannot have a
let's
starting
get to
pitcher
this.
goes 4, and that's his ace up the sleeve.
Let me get this point out real quick.
Pissing me off.
He hasn't been a starter for his whole career. He's always been a reliever. It's Giants in their infinite wisdom decided to sign him as a starter. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they're so beholden to it. If he is not going to produce, then you got to make a move. Now, is it a little bit early? Maybe, maybe not. But still, we've seen enough. I mean, we're talking about, like I said, 3 to 4 starts in a row where it hasn't been very optimal as a starting pitcher. It just isn't. And again, I'm not personally attacking him. I'm just saying I don't think he's a starting pitcher. Put him where he succeeds. Where has he succeeded? Where has he had success in his major league career? In the bullpen.
St. Louis.
In the bullpen, right?
Yeah.
In the bullpen. Yeah. So you can't keep doing this. Yes, did he give up the grand slam? No, but how many runs did he give up before that? How many guys got on? Yeah, there was an error in there. I get it. VR was stupid not touching the bag. But still, how many runs did he give up? We're going to get into the box score here before this grand slam. The game was already over. The game was already over even before the grand slam.
Guys are making excuses, Eric. That's all.
And
you
I'm
can say,
tired of it.
remember I did that the other night. Well, he threw the ball in center field, and everybody was, oh, look at all the runs we get. It wasn't about the error. So don't tell me about errors caused. Dude.
It happens.
Dude, we lack starting pitching.
Or Katna. He's given up hits, dude. That's the thing. I mean, come on. We all could see this. There has to be a change here somewhere. And
you know what this is doing, Eric? You know what this is looking like? Remember the offseason when I used to say to you, and I think you did the same, we used the term hopes. You got to hope. You got to hope. So every day when the game starts, first inning, we throw our guy out there on the I'm hoping we have a good game, Eric. You don't know what you're getting from these guys.
No, you don't. You just right now you don't. I mean, right now, okay, Verlander went out, had a great game in Anaheim. I like what he did. Ray has been kind of his first few starts are okay. The last couple have been a little weird, right? He got out with a no decision, I think, the other day, right?
Everybody can do that, though. Is Verlander? So what does Verlander do in the next appearance, Eric?
We don't. That's the thing. It's still in the air. It's still in the air. But we can all say what Hicks has done isn't. It's not jiving with me. It's
Stop
just
the excuses. Not. Yeah,
it's not
5 hits. Trevino, Eric Trevino.
Oh, dude, what a freaking game that guy had. Talk about. Whoa. Oh.
If somebody's tuning in right now, we didn't win with 11 runs.
Oh my God.
What a game.
Yeah. And it's not
pretty.
It's not a positive.
No.
Hey, when Trevino came in, it was one of these.
I'm having chest pain.
Dude.
Keep to it.
Dude. All right. Before we get any deeper in this, let's get into the
there
particulars.
You go.
Yes, thank you, Farrell. That's what I'm trying to say. Game was over before the grand slam.
And now, today's Giants in Review on Giant Sports Talk Live.
And
Do we have to?
Why was the game over before the grand slam? Because Hicks, had a horrible start. Here we go.
Yeah.
Look at the score, man. Yikes. 11-3. Matter of fact, they had Christian Koss, I think, was pitching out there. Why didn't they have Wade? They should have had Wade. Maybe he could do something other than not hit a ball. Or his defense is good. We'll say that. Wade's defense at first base is good, but we all know what the issue is.
Dude, he got thrown out from right field tonight.
Well, he doesn't have the wheels either. Was it Wade or Bailey?
No, what's his name? The big catcher hit a home run the other day.
Bailey. Okay, Bailey.
No, not Bailey. The other guy. Who's the backup catcher?
Oh, Huff.
Huff got thrown out from right field.
See, I didn't want. Like I said, once it went 11-1, I was done.
He took 2 steps over first base, and he's like, "Oh, interference!" Because he got caught.
I was done. I was done. So I don't even know.
Eric threw in the towel early, did you?
Dude, 11-1. Forget about it, dude. I'm done.
Oh,
talk about frustrating. Here we go.
Right.
Milwaukee improves to 13-11. Giants are now 15-9. 11-3. Milwaukee 11 runs on 13 hits. Look at that 6th inning. Holy moly, man. Yikes.
You know something else, Eric, we're going to talk about the hitting in a moment, but look, we got 3 runs. We really scattered 11 hits when you look at it. Wilmer had a big game, but look at see Quintana? He's 3-0 with an 0.96 ERA. Guess which hand he pitches with?
The left. I know.
We got a problem.
That's another thing, guys. What's going on?
And then other channels saying, "Oh, these other clowns who talk about they can't hit Eric, they can't hit left-handed pitching."
Right now. At this
Telling you.
particular time of the season,
Jeez.
they are having serious issues against left-handed pitchers, and I don't know what it is. I can't. I don't know.
If you're you know what? If you're in Vegas, there's your way to. You look for an angle, right? Your angle is lefty against the Giants. I'm putting my money on whoever they're playing.
Right, I know.
Right?
I mean,
There's your angle.
At this particular time.
Goodness.
Yes. Mario need a legitimate first baseman. Yes. Oh, by the way, there is some news on some first base. We're going to talk about it here.
Yeah, and home run tonight. But
Oh, it's shut your mouth, man. Anyways, let's get into this.
All right.
Quintana 3-0, sub 1 ERA. Hicks 1-3, 6.59 ERA. All right, here we go. Hey, look, Ramos 2 hits. That's good. I like that. He's starting to hit the ball. I like to see that. Got an RBI. Adames had a hit. Nice. Lee was 0-4 today. Kind of tough. Drew a walk. Chapman had a hit. Flores 3 hits today. Look at that. He's starting to see the ball well again. The home cooking. Matos. Oof. We're gonna have to have a talk about young Matos here, guys. I know he's got a problem. He's just not getting at bats. It's only when they face lefties. We'll talk about it.
Villar produced in a quiet.
VR had a nice double today. That was nice. 2 runs scored. He scored 2 of the Giants' 3 runs.
Yeah.
Once with a hit and another time with a walk. So his bat's playing now. His defense. Yeah.
Now I mentioned a minute ago, Eric, that we scattered those 11. We scattered the hits and we got 3 runs. But Eric, take a look at the line. Look at the hit rod, the ledger. When you look at those, Eric, every game, it's our weaknesses that are killing us. Dude, Koss, Wade, Matos, Bailey.
No. Don't worry about Koss. Koss was just a pinch runner. So I won't even worry about
Koss
him.
shouldn't even be. Dude, what has he done? Nothing.
But, I mean, it's because he's only going to go against lefties. That's it. But
dude, why? Why? See, again, that's settling.
Because
we'll throw him against lefties. Why? If he's a bum,
well, he should be there
in the first place.
No, he's a bench player. That's the problem.
Doesn't
Bench
matter.
players.
Dude,
Bench
well,
players.
then, okay, let me rephrase this. Eric, Koss should not be on our bench. Thank you.
There may be some
Our
validity to
weaknesses
that.
are killing us, and we all know what the
Maybe some
weaknesses
validity.
are, dude.
Well, you know what? We got a few weaknesses, so we'll talk about them. Bailey had a hit. Huff had a hit, and Fitzgerald had a hit.
Freaking do. Batting 177.
All right, let's get into this. Here's the story of the game, guys. Look at this. 5 innings,
It's ugly.
8 hits, 5 earned, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. I'm sorry, guys. That's not getting it done.
Dude, Trevino wasn't much better.
3 hits, 2 of them being home runs, 5 earned runs. There you go. 2 home runs right there. 1 walk. Bivens came in for a 2 1/3. Decent. Only 1 hit, 1 strikeout. And then Koss. Look at that. Only gave up a hit. Look at that. Make Koss a freaking pitcher. But whoo-wee, dude. Oh, man, dude.
Jay Farrell has had some good takes here early in the show, and I'm telling you, Eric, he says, how many outs in the lineup are guaranteed? 3, 4? I'm telling you, the weakness is every night. We come in here every night. Lamont Wade Jr. didn't get much done tonight. Bailey didn't get much done tonight. Dude, the only way this team is going to win, you need the good pitching and defense because you got to win games 3-2. This team can't play 11-run games.
Yes, that's the thing. That's the team is supposed to be built on pitching and defense. But today, both the pitching and the defense didn't come through. They had 2 errors, and of course the pitching.
Dude, it is what it is. If you can't admit it, you're not admitting it. If you don't see it, you're blind.
Let me chat. You guys talk to me here. What should we do with Hicks? Guys, I want to hear it. If you guys have differing, if people think he still should be a starter, I want to hear it. Why do you think he should be a starter? If you think he wants to go to the bullpen, and what about you, Glenn? Where do you think?
No, I don't think it's going to be long before you see Birdsong get a start to see what he can do. You gotta hope and pray. You gotta hope and pray that Buster Posey is not going to sit idly by. and do what some of the
I
guys
don't think so.
in the chat do and say, well, Eric, it's early. Dude, deal with it. Fix it now. Give
There
him
you
a
go,
shot.
Toby. Yes, right, Toby?
It was a project. It
Right?
ain't working. Move on.
Right? Right. I mean, the Hicks project is over. Come on. Make the change now before he gets. What if he has a serious injury? Then you're.
This is a little bit of carryover from Farhan, though, Eric. They
It
try
is.
to make the. How many times did I
is.
come on the show last year and said, Eric, this team tries to reinvent the wheel. Well, we're gonna make him have a steal because we're gonna take this guy, make him a starter, dude.
There may be something. It makes me wonder if there's something in his contract. There has to be something written on paper.
Well, didn't he know
between
all
the
off
four
season?
quarters, as they say? I mean, there's got to be something.
All off season, there was the talk he was going to be a starter.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this was penciled in.
And there was a lot of people. I saw you guys in a chat. I'm not going to call you all out. That's not what I do. But there's a lot of people. Oh, he's going to be a starter. He's out there working out. He's going to be fantastic. And I was always a little bit leery. Okay, well, we'll see. Let's see what happens. I'll give you that. Let's see what happens. His first start was fantastic in Houston. It was like, okay, maybe. And then ever since then, it really hasn't. He hasn't lived up to the expectations. I'm sorry.
And I did the same thing with the hitting. I told y'all off season we got a problem at first base, Eric.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I will call people out.
I don't. No, that's not what I do. But because everyone's entitled to whatever they want to say, and
they can say what they want to say. I think it's crazy talk, dude. There are still people saying it's early. Don't worry, it's early. Geez, he's going to have to play till December 20th to get his average up. God help us.
I just don't think. I just don't think he needs to be a starter anymore. And if you think about it, give him, you know what? I'm going to be, I like what you're saying, Gonzo, but I want to be careful on the Wizenhunt. I want him to be ready to rock when he gets called up. Right?
You're right. Because if they do exactly what Gonzo Shitscock said, I don't even like it. Gonzo said.
Yeah, I just say Gonzo.
Yeah, let's stick with that. If we do exactly what Gonzo says and it doesn't work out, man, it's a cow patty to the face.
Yeah,
they got to be in on this. Again, it's experiment. That's experimental unless you're in and you say this is what we're doing and we're leaving it that way.
He's showing something in AAA, and you never know. I think you might see Wizenhunt sometime this season. I wouldn't be surprised. Because the only thing is you got to stretch him out, get that arm built up, and then let him rock. Especially next year. Next year is going to be huge, I think, for Wizenhunt. But no,
are you starting to buy in, Eric? We got a problem in that. We got a problem in the pitching staff.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like what he's saying. Hicks to the pin and bring up Birdsong. Birdsong think about this, guys. What did Birdsong do? Let's look at this, guys. You don't think there's anything in the contract, champ? All right, that's fair. He got moved to the bullpen last year because he wore out. And what did he do in the bullpen, champ? He really didn't do anything. And all of a sudden, he injured his shoulder. And then you never saw him the rest of the season. So, but
it's a Giants front office fault then.
Maybe. But here we go. Hicks to the pin. This is a little bit, maybe it's a premonition. What did Birdsong do?
I don't agree with Dean. I'm not all in on Dean's comment. And I usually agree with this guy. Good news is starting pitching, we have depth. I don't think we got that much depth there either.
No, there's depth in the word depth. We don't have aces. Okay. We got guys.
You don't know. You bring up, dude, when I say depth, it means we got guys who can come in and get the job done. You don't know what Wizenhunt's going to do, Eric.
No, but you do have Tristan.
That's why I call it we don't have depth. We don't have guarantees. We don't have a guarantee locked down, Eric.
I get you. You got guys. Look, it's a 162 game season, and there is value for pitchers to eat innings. So Giants do have that. They do have that. Now, is it going to be lights out type of stuff? No. Not at all.
Nothing's guaranteed, but come on. I mean,
all right, let me get back into this before I forget. Yesterday, Birdsong goes out there, throws 3 excellent innings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. And what happens the next day? Hicks goes out there and lays an egg. Yeah, I mean, you're starting to. I think you're going to see something sooner than later. I think you're going to see something. Would not be surprised whatsoever in the next spot in the rotation. Maybe it is Birdsong. Let's just say I wouldn't be surprised.
That's a key too. We need a lefty, Eric.
Yeah, Harrison.
We need a lefty. So,
well, Wisenhunt's
bring in
lefty.
Carson, Wisenhunt.
He's coming. He's coming.
There it is, right there. Trevino, dude. Trevino is another. Well,
that was a guy they.
I managed him in Oakland, so I got to bring my buddies in. Dude, stop with the buddies.
Yeah, they got it. Honestly, I think they're not going to.
If memory serves me correct, Trevino wasn't he? He was out of baseball, wasn't he?
Yes.
Oh,
he had Tommy John.
Is that the best? So is that the best we can get? Come on.
No, it's not. Hey,
they didn't do it, Eric. Let's call a spade, buddy. They didn't do a lot in this offseason.
And now, another Giant Sports Talk Live Super Chat.
Hey, Ibrahim donates $5. Thanks, Ibrahim. Even worse is that Hicks has his velocity. We can't even say his velo is down to explain it. He's pumping 99 and getting hammered. No relief ahead. That's a great point. That's a great point because what happened last year? He started off the season throwing 96, 97, up to 98, right? Then by the time he was done, I think he was sitting like 93. The velo was dropping and his stuff was flat. Well, guess what?
So that June, right? Say right. June,
so
for
argument's
sake.
But
now we're getting June-like numbers in April.
But his stuff is still there. So what's that tell you? There's something wrong.
Exactly.
With not necessarily his velo, but there's something wrong with his location. And look, he had 3 walks again today. 3 walks in 5 innings. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Ibrahim, I'm on. Hey, I know exactly what you're saying, and I think there will be a move sooner.
Well, I banned somebody by mistake. You can fix that later. I don't know why it does that to me.
No, I don't know. I know what it did. It always says that when I'll take a look.
He's in a 15-minute timeout. So
yeah, that's the timeout. It always says that. So,
okay, good.
Gotcha.
Good. As long he can come back, but he's getting a little out of control on me tonight. I can't handle him.
Yeah, that's getting dumb. Hicks was throwing 102 when he was in the bullpen. Yes, he was, champ.
Now he's going to love you and hate me, so I don't care.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, he was acting a fool.
Care, but you do.
I was just ignoring it, but he was acting a fool. Oh, RJ, weren't you the one that said that? Yeah, RJ. Wasn't he the one that said we have Webb and Roop, Rattled Ray, Headcase Hicks, and the oldie but goodie? No, the golden oldie.
And there, that kind of sums things up when it comes to Bob Melvin.
Ooh, great point. Canna was a Melvin move. Trevino is a Melvin move. Chapman, to a certain extent, was a Melvin move a little bit. What's up, Cole?
I think that's one of the reasons why Chapman reloaded here for 6 years, Eric. He's comfortable with his manager.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But he's not hitting the cover off the ball either. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's coming. I told you this was going to happen. I told you this. You guys out there always say, it's early. Wait till next month when we're 500.
Okay, Cole. I know you're a youngster. Why shouldn't we be bashing Hicks? Tell me why we shouldn't be bashing Hicks. Right? Come on. He went out there and laid an egg. What are you supposed to do?
Because Cole wants to treat him now like
Are you supposed to,
coddle the guy?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay, Hicks. It's okay. Is that what you're supposed to do? Come on, man.
Eric, that was great.
Come on. He's a professional. He's getting paid a lot of money to throw the ball and to throw the ball effectively. When else? When are you not supposed to bash someone when they go out there and have a performance like that? Come on, man.
Dude, that was theatrics. All we needed was a little lemon verbena or something. That was awesome, dude. That was great.
I'm just saying. Come on.
Yeah, dude, we're not giving out participation awards on the show.
Right. Look, and I say this from the very beginning, and I always say this. I always demand the best, right? And if you're getting paid to be a starter, then go out there and freaking start. Don't go out there and freaking lay these eggs. He's done it often recently.
I think it's fair to say, too, that, Eric, I don't want to speak out of tune and speak for you, put words in your mouth, but we're not just talking about Hicks' performance tonight. We're not just tonight. Dude, can we not reason that there is a problem? This is ongoing. We're not just bashing him tonight. It was a bad game. But, dude, this is an ongoing problem. They're not. This team hasn't fixed ongoing issues, Eric.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see something. I think there's a way to do this.
I'm not hearing any chatter. There's been no chatter at all. Have you heard any rumblings? The Giants may be looking for a first baseman. No. Nah.
I have not heard. Where are we at here?
I played with Lamont. We got to let him work it out. Come on.
Yeah, I know that there's going to be a reckoning coming to that, or when that comes in. Hold on, let me see this. Hold on. Is there a way to do this?
The day of reckoning. I'm waiting for it to arrive, Eric.
Let's look at this.
I'm just looking up something here that may be interesting to you.
Okay, let's look at this, guys. Here we go.
Wade batting 103.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Let's look at this, guys. It doesn't have today's game in it. Okay, let's go back. First start, went innings, 0 ERA. Fantastic start, right? Fantastic start. Next start, 5 1/3. He gave up 2 home runs, but he only allowed 3 earned runs. Okay, that's fantastic.
You see what's happening? He's going down like the stock market, dude. It's slowly just
in April in New York, he only goes 4. Gave up 7 earned runs. Yeah. His last outing in Philadelphia before this one gave up 5 runs and only in 7 innings. 8 innings, but he gave up 5. ERA 6.04. Today, he went 5 innings, gave up 5 earned runs. His ERA is now 6.5.
See the trend?
He's trending in the wrong direction, guys. Trending in the wrong directions. And as you said, Morcana, and the walks, they're starting to right. In the one that his first stinker, 3 walks. The second stinker, 4 walks. Today, 3 walks.
If a pitcher goes out there, even a couple of games in a row, if he goes out 2, I'll give him even 3 starts. If a pitcher goes, there's a difference, Eric, between those lines and a competitive start. He's not competitive.
That's the point. And honestly, he doesn't really have strikeout stuff. I mean, the most he's ever gotten has been 5. Over his last 4 games, the most strikeouts he's gotten is 5. And this is a guy that's supposed to have this elite stuff. He's just not getting the strikeouts, but he's given up quite a bit of runs. 3, 7, 5, and then the one they don't show today, 5.
If he has elite stuff, he would have been a starting pitcher elsewhere in Major League Baseball, dude. He's a gimmick.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I don't want to sit here and just be shitting on the guy, but from what we see, something ain't right, man.
The trend.
Something ain't right. All right, there's another thing we need to talk about, guys. And it's not going to be quite fair because he's not getting enough playtime. Luis Matos. I think
it's tough for a guy coming in like he does, man. Getting that's the same as playing a AAA. You're up, you play a game, you go 0 for 3. Well, we're sending you down. You got to get comfortable.
Maybe he just needs to go to Sacramento until he could get playing time with the Giants. There's no point because he is just looking awful at the plate right now. Awful.
But there's another prime example of what I told you earlier in the show, guys. If you got a guy on the bench, like, are you excited, Eric? It's the 9th inning. You come off the bench with Matos to win the game. I'm not. He's not that kind of a. We all say Wilmer. Hey, I love Wilmer. Wilmer Flores is my guy. But I have a little more. I have faith in Wilmer coming off the bench in the 9th inning as a pinch hitter, Eric. I don't with all these other guys. Koss. Yeah. And the backup catcher. And even Matos. Dude, there's no fear. No fear for the other pitchers.
Here we go. Real quick, Johnny, hope you feel better. Took a liner in the face today.
What?
Yeah, he was throwing batting practice to his 13-year-old, and he had got a comebacker right to the face.
Dude.
That's tough. That's tough.
Dude, you're in the back. Use the wiffle ball, for God's sake.
Yeah, hey, what is it?
I'm having chest pain.
Except it's in the face. But maybe this is an idea. Maybe once a week. It sucks that it has to only be once a week, but
I don't like where this is going.
maybe you have Matos DH and just let Wilmer just take one day off.
Can you take Wilmer's bat out of the lineup?
Just
now show me that.
At least
Why?
to give the guy, because to give a guy at least some more at bats.
So you're going to take your best hitter out just to make room?
Well,
Kitty party? Come on.
But what you could do is, because you could save Wilmer, so when you come into a time when you need that hit, more times than not, he clutches through, right? You see what I'm saying? Because that's one thing that Wilmer does well, is he clutches.
The San Francisco Giants did nothing today, Eric. Nothing. And Wilmer still went 3 for 3.
He did.
And a walk.
Yeah. He got
he reached base 4 times, dude. And you want to take his bat out of the lineup? Don't agree with you.
But that's not all the time, though. Because remember what he was doing before this. He was 0 for Anaheim. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, he's 0 for Anaheim. So, I mean, there's times where you're going to be hot, and there's times that you're going to be cold. So, but you guys, I think you're all too high. See, Matos, I don't know. Can we really make a determination on Matos? Cole, I'm going to tell you something right now. A lot of people were saying the same thing about Ramos. A lot of people were saying Ramos ain't it. He ain't going to do anything. And you know what? Look, he's showing something, guys.
I wasn't on that side of the fence, but I wasn't on the side. You all preseason were saying, got to get him out there.
Yeah, got to get him out there because you don't know. And that right now, I think Matos is following in that same type of mold. He just doesn't get the playing time. I mean, is it more than he would have had under Farhan? Yeah. But
Here's a question. Here's a question for you, Eric. And I think this will come with some legitimacy. Give me your opinion on this. Maybe one of our problems, Eric, and they continue to do this for some reason, and I understand some logic to it to a degree only, and I've said that before, you know, when Farhan was here, there's a degree, a method to some madness when you platoon and you do that. Eric, we're still throwing out 2 separate lineups, dude.
Yeah.
Can we not just get 9 guys and play them?
I know. I think what they're trying to do. You know why?
In the morning, and we look at the lefty. We know what the lineup's going to be.
Because they're trying to get some of these guys some at bats, and I think that's the reason why.
I understand that. I understand
that.
I know. But Eric, if we continue to, you know what's going to happen.
That's tough, man. Yeah.
Come mid next month. Come middle of next month, Eric. We're a month and a half into the season, and you guys go, Jesus, what happened? We're playing 500 baseball.
That could happen, man. No, there's no doubt about it.
And the thing about getting off to a good start, Eric, look at our record. But when you slice it down, teams that are in the mid-pack got 9-10 wins. They're not that far out, Eric. Things can change quick at the beginning.
Oh, no, it can. Dude, there is no doubt about it. 100%.
They're catching up. So you got to worry about a wild card spot. Other teams, they're taking care of their business. Teams like the Chicago Cubs, Eric. They just piece some wins here and there, right?
Oh, man. Speaking of the Cubs, hey, Champ, yeah, we'll talk about it right after this. Champ says, matter of fact, let's talk about it after this. Talking about the lefty. We need to talk about this again. We kind of highlighted it. What the hell is the deal with left-handed pitchers dominating the San Francisco Giants, man?
San Francisco Giants can't hit left-handed pitching.
You want answers? You can't handle the truth.
Okay.
A Giant Sports Talk Live scoreboard update.
What are you doing to me? You had a comeback. You hit the wrong one.
There we go. Now. We'll talk about it right after this. Yankees,
right.
Guardians. Look at that. Guardians beat the Yankees 3-2. Guardians improved their record of 14-9, 7-1 at home. Look at that. Yankees scuffling just a little bit, huh?
Marlins waited late, came back for a 4-3 win over the Cincinnati Reds, Eric.
Wow.
The Reds, Boy, I thought the Reds would get off to a better start than they have, to be
So
honest
did
with
I.
you. And they've got some nice pitching there, but they're squandering some games, dude. You got to beat the Marlins. Come on.
Yep. Padres beat the Tigers too. They get a little bit of revenge. Elias Diaz launches a 2-run homer. That was it. That very low-scoring game, 2-zip. Only 3 hits for the Tigers, 6 for the Padres.
Orioles made some offseason moves, and I thought it would hurt them, but not to this degree. 9-13, 4-7 on the road, Eric. They lost
Orioles
one
are
guy.
looking bad right now.
They lost one guy to the Toronto Blue Jays I thought would hurt them. And, of course, Colton Cowser's been hurt for legitimately all season. He's going to miss another few weeks anyway. So it's a tough go. Nationals 7-0, and look how many hits. That is the tail of the tape. They out hit them 14-1. That was kind of the epitome of our Giants game today. That is 7-0, 14-1. The hits. Dylan Cruz, a 429-foot blast in that game too. They go on to the win.
And then good old what's his name? Is it Mitchell Parker or Mark or Parker Mitchell? One of those two. Had a hell of a game. Tossed 8 innings. Good for him. Mariners lose to the Red Sox in Boston. Boston improves to 14-11, 8-4 at home. Nice. Look at that. 11 hits for the Red Sox and 6 for the Mariners.
I can't balk at that. There's two, you know what? There's competitive ball. There's 2 good teams, Red Sox and Mariners. Look at the records. They're pretty much anybody can win on any given night.
Looks
the
like
Mets.
Looks like the polar bear did something again today, huh?
Wow. I don't know if you want to play that. Bring that up. The Mets, they post a 5-1 win over the Philadelphia Phillies.
Look at that wreck, man.
Alonso swinging a hot bat. Eric, who did we want? Polar Bear, Lamont Wade.
I
Polar
know,
Bear.
dude. Hindsight's
saying.
2020, right?
Just say hindsight. Dude, it doesn't take rocket appliances to figure out who you should pick in that one.
Cardinals beat up on the Braves 10-4 in Atlanta. Damn, again, Atlanta kind of off to a slow start as well, similar to the Orioles. Look at that, 12 hits, but they did kind of defensive miscues out there, 2 and 1, respectively. But yeah, there you go. Cardinals 10-14, Braves 9-14.
Yeah, the Braves are very inconsistent, to say the least. The Twins, they beat the White Sox on the road. Doesn't matter if they're at home or on the road. Look, 1-10 on the way.
Hey, look at that
on the road.
And we got the National League version of the White Sox. The Rockies lose in extras to the Royals 4-3.
That was a wild
look
one.
At this one. Here we
Wrigley
go.
Field.
Here we go. Let's do this one.
And I was somewhat wrong about the Dodgers. All right, Eric. I thought the Dodgers would do.
Dude, hey, the Farhan curse is real. The Farhan curse is freaking real.
There you go.
Here we go.
Let her rip, Eric.
Hat ground ball into right field for a base hit. Bruhan rounds third.
Look at him running.
Home. It's late. Cubs win.
There
It was
you go.
late.
Cubs
You think?
win in extras. 10 innings. Look at
Flying the
that.
W. That was a big one. Crowd went wild.
Way to go,
Afternoon
Cubs.
game. I thought didn't you, Eric? I was the guy who said 120 wins. Dodgers are surprising me.
No, I think you said
Astros.
130. I think you said 130 wins.
Did I say 130?
Yeah, you said 130.
Maybe I did. So they're still letting me down. Astros over the Blue Jays 5-1. That was a tough game. Dude, everybody has an off game when you're a pitcher. Today was Bassett's. He did not look good. 5-1. The Astros out hit the Blue Jays too, Eric. 10-2, swinging the big bats.
Look at that. Pirates, man, they unloaded on the Angels. 9-3 and 18 hits. Look at that. The venerable one, McCutcheon, hits a 417-foot dinger. Look at that, man.
They don't seem to be missing
18
Connor
hits.
Joe. Connor Joe is playing for the Angels. He used to be a Pirate, but
Yeah, that's right.
they're not missing him. And neither are we, for that matter. Diamondbacks, they beat the Rays 5-1. Story of the game, though, Eric. Chandler Stevenson had another hit, stolen base, next pitch. So I like what I see from him. D-backs with the win. And there's a team. Look at that. 14-9, Eric. That's what I'm telling you. Other teams are just going about their business, Eric.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we'll take a look at that here in a minute. And then the Athletics lose to the Rangers in Sacramento. How about that? We had someone was in the audience watching that team. I wonder who it was. There you go. Our very own senior softball games was at the game today with his son Charlie, watching the Athletics play in Sacramento. As you can see, it's always seems to be high scoring games in Sacramento. 8-5
look,
Rangers.
The A's blow it. They ought to hit them 11-10. Still got beat 8-5.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
I know. Tough. All right, here. Let's take a look at standings.
You remember the first couple of weeks, Eric? The A's looked good too, didn't they? Dude, time cures all.
Yep. Look at this. Look at this. Padres on top, with a 17-7. Dodgers 16-8. Giants right there, 15-9. Arizona Diamondbacks 14-9. Look at that.
Eric,
Wow.
we are a game. We were another night or two away from talking about a fourth place
Oh
team.
shit! They're already at minus 52 in run differential. Come on, man.
Scary, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Scary how we're looking. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about us.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is going to be. It's going to be a dogfight in this division.
Just wait, dude. We haven't even played in our own division yet.
No, we haven't.
If we get clobbered, we're in trouble.
I know, dude. We have not played anybody on our own division yet. Not one. That's crazy.
We
That's
had a tough road trip. No, the Angels. That shouldn't have been. We should have taken care of all three.
Robert, I'm seeing a crack in the armor. Robert says Posey will deal with these issues. Okay, Robert.
What are the? Oh my
Hold
God!
on,
What are the
hold on,
issues?
hold on. Robert, so talk to me. You're acknowledging that there's issues.
I can't believe it. Be still,
Right?
my beating heart.
Hold on. He says Posey will deal with these issues. So, Robert, I ask you, my good friend, what are the issues that Posey has to deal with, my friend?
Dude, I'm
having chest pain.
Come on.
Robert
Come on.
Rothberg's getting a little bit
Come on.
indecisive.
Look, for him to say something like that, he's concerned because he never says anything like this.
No. So, well, they're coming around, Eric. They're coming in. They're buying into what I'm telling you. It's a 500 ball club.
Come on. Yeah, exactly, JB. That's what I'm trying to get at. Come on. Robert, you've said it. You can't take it back. In regards to Hicks being a starter, okay. You would agree, Robert, right? Honestly, Robert, you would agree that Hicks has to go to the pin, right? That's where and again, because that's where he has a success. There's a reason why he wasn't a major league starter prior to coming to the San Francisco Giants.
You want to turn this ball club around? Give me a first baseman, Eric. Get me another pitcher, and then we'll talk. That's, otherwise 500 ball club. And maybe our first baseman is not that far away, dude. Cracked a first at bat of the season.
Stand by.
Gone. Oh, I thought you had it ready.
No, not yet.
Tonight's show brought to you by Lefties, Duxwell Printing, BetterCreditCards.com, Signatures for Soldiers, and Genesis Gold, IRA.com. We throw back to the studio. Eric Romo is ready to roll the highlights, I believe. Eric, you got some exciting highlights?
Well, once I find it.
You're letting me down.
Once I find it.
Letting me down.
Is it?
I thought you had it all queued up.
Okay,
let's learn. Let's learn
keep
a little
going.
bit
Just
about,
keep going. I'll find it.
Yeah, I want to learn a little bit more about one of our sponsors tonight.
Safeguard your 401k or IRA with a tax-free rollover with a Genesis Gold IRA. This IRA can hold physical precious metals. Protect your retirement today with a simple phone call to receive a free gold and silver guide. Call Genesis Gold Group now at 1-800-200-GOLD. Find out how you can add precious metals to your IRA. Visit us at GenesisGoldIRA.com. Genesis Gold Group, empowering faith-driven stewardship. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com. I
like that word, empowering.
Empowering. Okay.
Do you want me to keep doing the show, Eric? Or
go for it, man. I'll find it. Just keep going. Keep it going. I'll find it eventually.
No. All right, let me go check the chat once again.
All right, here we are. Here, hold on. I'm almost there.
Oh, Dean's got to take off. He's bailing on us. He says he's got an early morning. Something positive to talk about tomorrow. We hope so.
All right. You're talking about first baseman, huh? First baseman. Let's talk about first baseman. Some people may like it, may not like it. Just for some reason, people have issues with Eldridge, and I don't know why. From the backfields of the complex back to affiliate ball, Eldridge a top 15 fantasy prospect. You heard it here on Giant Sports Talk Live when
A
Chris
fantasy prospect. Who's got him? The Asian
Yeah.
Alliance of San Francisco have inked
There
him
you
to a contract this year, Eric.
Here we go.
One pitch, Mace ran out of time, threw it anyway. It's 2-1. Eldridge hits in the air, deep to right field. Lampy drifting back at the track, looking up. It is gone.
Back
And
of the
Bryce
bullpen.
Eldridge in his first at bat, back with the Flying Squirrels, hits a home run to right field, tying this game at 1 in the top of the second.
Dude, he can play.
He can play.
Eldridge launching it into the bullpen in right field.
Oh,
Got
look
a
at that
hanging
swing.
breaking
I'm telling you, man.
He's got game.
That's the future, guys. That's the future. Don't be down on Eldridge. He is our potential superstar, guys. Come on.
Feel free to be
Let's-
down on Wade.
The only
Feel free.
thing he needs to do is he just needs some more time in the minors. If you want, give him his debut, so to speak, next year. You might see him towards the end of this year, but give him his chance next year. Let's see what he's got. My gosh, the guy has got the power, and we just got to find the right position for him. So we'll see what happens, man.
RJ with a good
beautiful.
point. No free agent first baseman out there better than what we've got in the minors.
Yeah. No.
So are you willing to make a stopgap
No.
move, Eric? Or are you just going to
Rizzo, why not?
all roll?
Why not? Why not just do a stopgap move? Why not? The Giants got like what, $40 million? Go spend $10 million of it on Rizzo. Who cares? It's not gonna hurt you. It's not
All right, Eric. I think I'm going to get back. Dude, I'm coming off the wagon.
Mhm.
I'm like Loudy. I'm coming off the wagon.
Okay.
I'm going to take my life savings and I'm going to drop it. The Giants are going to dominate tomorrow. Robert Rothberg is guaranteed tomorrow. We're gonna win tomorrow, Eric. Robert is guaranteeing it. So I
And you know what?
feel
I feel
confident. I should let it all roll on the Giants
You
tomorrow.
know what? I like our chances with Webb because Webb had a fantastic start last time. I think he goes out there and shuts it down, man. Shut it
Like the
down.
song though says, la 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 la, live for today. Stop living in the past, Eric. Oh, he had a great game last week. I'm worried
Yeah,
about
but
tomorrow.
you got to have that track record, right? You got to have, just like we did with Hicks. Got to have that track record. Who's pitching again for tomorrow for it's Peralta.
Freddie Peralta.
That's
2-1, 191 ERA.
See, this is gonna, you know what's gonna happen? Webb's gonna go out there and deal, but there's just gonna be no run support, right? Is that what's gonna happen?
61 day tomorrow. It's going to be 61 degrees. So good day for ball.
What's up, Joe Bolton? I haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome to the fraternity we call Giant Sports Talk Live. If you have been in here, forgive me. I just don't recognize you. Get JD Martinez and play Flores. See, I don't want Flores to play a position. That's my problem, Joe. Do you hear what I'm saying, Joe? I feel like the more he's on his feet out there in the field, there's a chance that his bat may be affected.
In some regards, you're
What's up,
trying
Anthony?
to fix what's broken, but don't fix what's not broken with Wilmer Flores.
Yeah.
Don't screw around with it, Eric.
Right,
you got a
right.
good thing going.
Got a good thing going, right? That's why I said go out there and get Rizzo. Just get Rizzo for a stopgap. Who
Dude.
cares, man? At
Dude.
least he's going to give you a quality at bat.
People
His
still
defense
shitting on-
may be,
People still shitting on Wilmer. The guy was 3 for 3 tonight with a walk. What more do you want? People, he'll never keep it up, Eric. It's just a fluke start. Yeah, Flores hit tonight. Flores is, was he? I think he's still second in the majors in home runs, Eric. And he's number 2 in RBIs as well.
somewhere around there, yeah.
What do you want? So let's poo-poo on Wilmer, shall we? Come on.
No, what I'm saying is
Not
keep
you,
him.
but
Keep him at DH. Get Rizzo for first base. Why not?
no, there are too
Is
many
it gonna
guys
hurt?
talking about,
It ain't gonna
it's a
hurt.
fluke.
What's it going to do? It's going to cost you a little bit more money, but guess what? You're probably going to get some better at bats than what
See,
Wade is.
Anthony, what are you doing, Eric? Okay, Eric. The hottest thing on the team. Let's trade him, Eric. Let's trade him. Let's get rid of him, Eric. Maybe we can get a washed-up first baseman for Wilmer.
I'm
Come on,
having
Anthony.
chest pain.
Hey, he. By the way, he just so you know, he's being sarcastic.
I don't
trying
think
to
he's
get
being
He's
sarcastic.
getting your goat. He's getting.
No, I
your
don't
goat.
think he is.
Yeah, he is. I knew it. I knew. I
Uh.
called him before he even typed it in there. I told you.
You start messing with Wilmer, you really do get me going.
All right. Hey, let me go warm up my coffee. And then we'll finish it out.
Okay. Yeah, Robert. Not too much I agree with you, Robert, but you want Wilmer Flores is the most I bet you other teams would want to have him if they were in that hot playoff race. They thought they had a chance of going all the way. You don't think other teams, the dominant teams, would love to have a Wilmer Flores coming off the bench or in the DH role? You darn tootin' they would. So maybe if you want to trade him, hey, any of you guys out there want to make a deal? I know you'd love to have Wilmer Flores. Dallas. Hey, guys, how's the heart attack level in there? Now, I'll tell you what. It was an ugly game today. We were talking about the pitching performance. It was downright terrible. Eric broke it down with the statistical package. It's just it's falling. The sky is falling quickly on Jordan Hicks. It's getting bad. Yeah, it's true, Robert. Without Wilmer Flores, where would this team be, guys? Well, Wilmer Flores has single-handedly won you quite a few games. And when you're up there in the conversation on MLB Network with there's Judge and there's Wilmer Flores leading the way. Darn right he's good. I told you. Nobody listened to me in the offseason. I didn't even listen to myself. Well, he was in our fantasy.
Uh-oh. What happened? Can you guys see me? Is Glenn dead? What happened to Glenn? What happened? What happened? Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? Glenn has gone dark. Internet's down in the building. All right. Yeah, it's just me, guys. I see him. He's frozen. Hey. Oh, and he's dropped. Now he's dropped. Wow. Oh, man. That sucks. Oh, well. It is what it is. That's a nice thumbnail image for Glenn. Oh, man. All right. Well, then I'll take it out the rest of the way. It's all good. He bites every. Yeah, I know, Anthony. Sometimes he doesn't understand when people are in the chat that if they're trying to be sarcastic or do a joke. Oh, wait, he's back.
You missed me. The internet went down right in the middle of my Wilmer Flores rant.
I saw this.
God.
Look.
Son of a sea cook. Laugh. I was on a roll, dude. We were talking about I talk about Wilmer, and the gods have said, Don't poo-poo on Wilmer. Jeez.
Yeah, I saw the smile. That's how I knew, Anthony.
It's that time of the night, Eric. Usually the 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out has to do with the hitters. In this case, it may have to do with Jordan Hicks. 3 strikes, baby, you're out of there. One more bad start, I got to start pulling plugs, Eric. We had a couple of guys jump into the chat while you were warming up the coffee, and I said, Eric broke it down beautifully with that statistical analysis, man. It's just been blub, blub, blub.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why not? I know I ain't talking shit around here.
No, he's playing like shit.
Yep. Tough times, man. Real quick, let's talk about a little bit tomorrow. We kind of did a little bit. At the present moment, Florida, yeah.
He is. I was telling the guys, I said, why you cannot say anything, anything. If you come in here and we're talking timeout. We're talking timeouts, Eric. If you come in here and say anything bad about when you turn on the Major League Baseball network in the morning and all they're talking about is Wilmer Flores and Aaron Judge, what more do you want? Stop it. Come on. Okay? I got to cut down on the sugar again.
Back on the Pepsi?
On my 7th can tonight. Doesn't help when we give up 11 runs either.
I hear you. I hear you.
All right, tomorrow, the bet. Yay, I can't believe I'm about to say this, Eric.
So what do you think?
The positive is we're facing a righty tomorrow. We got a shot.
We got a shot. Yes. But it's a good righty, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, there you go. But look what we got going to the Hill tomorrow.
You got our ace. So it's going to be tomorrow is going to be a good pitching matchup.
Dandy.
Is it going to be low scoring or is it, who knows, man? You just don't know. Just don't.
It should be based on the pitching and the park, and you weigh in the factors, Eric. It should be, but who knows? It, as Eric would say, it's baseball.
It's baseball, man.
Man.
Come on, man. Man, dude.
I am looking something up, Eric. We haven't touched on this. Give me a second. I'm looking something up.
Yes, Dallas. What's up, Dallas? Hope you're doing good, man.
So, Eric, we're taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. Then we've got Texas. All right? I haven't lately. I haven't taken a look at the out-of-town future scoreboard. How about this weekend, Texas rolling in? That's going to be tough. Then we go to San Diego, Eric. Let's let the chips
2 games.
fall where they may.
2 games in San Diego and then come back home, yeah.
Then we got Colorado at home for a quick 4-gamer.
Which is nice.
Back out on the road. Chicago Cubs, Eric.
That's going to be tough.
Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm looking ahead on the schedule. June is going to be tough. Holy crap. July is tough.
Well, we got to be careful.
Holy crap. August is tough. Dude, we're getting a lot of these teams out of the way early that I thought, we got a shot to beat the Angels, Cincinnati at the end of the day.
Cincinnati.
Colorado, the Athletics, KC, I never think much of them. Washington, Miami. But, dude, you get into July and August when we play the Mets, the Padres, the Cubs, the Orioles, Cleveland, Boston, Atlanta, San Diego. We don't play the Dodgers till crunch time, dude. We're playing the Dodgers in September. Yikes. Schedule's not easy this year if you don't take care of your business.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. BC. Yeah. I know who he's talking about. He's talking about the Dodgers. Hey, Dodgers aren't playing that good there, BC. Hey, BC, what happened to your Dodgers today, man? What happened to the Dodgers today, BC? Come on, man. You come in here touting your freaking Dodgers, and that's fine. You're a fan of the Dodgers. What happened today in Chicago, BC? I don't think the Dodgers are. There may be something there.
Hey, I haven't seen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you see Greg stop by? Maybe he's doing a show.
Have not seen Greg.
Did I tell you last night? I think I did. The vendors, merch, hot dogs, and gone. Not a sniff of a hot dog out there, buddy.
Yep.
Those cheap Giants putting the run on everything, man. People just trying to make a living outside the ball. You know what? There used to be 4 or 5 of them out there every night. This year, for whatever reason, when I was going to the first homestand, dude, there had to be 40 hot dog stands now. They're making them these little portable like minis that you can just run with. I told you they were running up the street when the cops were coming. It got out of control. I can see what's going on. And you're not allowed to be on the wait, scare it off. Yeah, I think he did. He's playing like a wiener. Jesus.
Oh man. The health department's cracking down. Maybe people are getting a little E. coli.
I like my dog and a beer at the game, man. I have the big Polish sausage and a beer. Oh,
it's good stuff, dude.
Had to keep Eric. Eric went to a game with me last year. I had to keep him away from the cotton candy vendor. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh, get out of here. Get out of here, man.
You were holding your Buster Posey hug doll like this all game. Come on.
Oh man.
No, Robert. Now we're talking. We've gotten the entire show talking about Hicks, and Robert wants to know if you would make Hicks the immediate closer, Eric. I say no to that.
I wouldn't say a closer, but I would make him a 7th or 8th inning.
Seventh inning guy.
7th or 8th. Yep, I'm fine with that.
Ian Rodriguez.
Check out Senior said he saw Adrolis Garcia today and personally thanked him for walking off the Dodgers the other day. Nice. Nice. I love it. That's awesome, dude.
Picked up a new baseball today, by the way.
A green one.
Yeah.
There you go.
I thought that would be fitting for tonight's show. It was this kind of game today. That kind of game, isn't it?
Yeah. Got it.
Ugly, sickening. Oh, well, can't win them all, Eric. Let's. The good thing about baseball is we start again tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Get all up, get through our wear and tear of the day, and Wednesday brings us more baseball. A night game.
More baseball. Another night game. The last night game of this series. And then I think, right? Is it a day game on Thursday?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It is.
Nice.
You are
Hey,
on the ball.
There you go. Ryan Hartsford. I haven't seen you, or I'm sorry, Hartsfield. Haven't seen you in the chat before. Welcome.
Named an airport.
Fraternity.
Named an airport after that guy, the Hartsfield Airport in Atlanta.
Welcome to the fraternity we call Giant Sports Talk Live. Just came from the A's Rangers game at SAC. Doesn't even feel like an MLB game, but still a lot of fun. I bet, dude. I'm going to catch a game over there here shortly. So
the A's lost, but it looked like statistically, it looked like a good game. Fun night at the ball yard.
Yeah, dude. Anytime you could go watch baseball. Doesn't really matter the venue.
It's not 140 degrees or anything.
Does it really matter the venue as far as as long as you're watching baseball to a certain extent, right? Right? Yeah, of course.
Well, I don't know.
The aesthetics, right? There's aesthetics to them. And in some situations, there's cathedrals, as you will, Wrigley and Fenway and fields such as those. But come on, baseball is baseball. Come on. Right?
I'd rather be at the ballpark
Ryan?
than watching it on my couch. Greg asked me today, he goes, dude, when are you coming back? I go, I went to the website to fill out my application. It says the federal government has removed this webpage. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't know, dude, when I'm going to be allowed back in the United States.
You're stuck.
Freaking ugly. Well, I'm here for the Stanley Cup playoffs. We're 2-0, Eric. Taking on the St. Louis Blues tomorrow night under the arch. We're going to go up 3-0. I can feel it. Mark Scheifele off to a great start in the series, Eric, but at least I got something to cheer for.
Who's the goalie again for the Jets?
Connor Hellebuck won the Vezina last year. He's going to win the Vezina this year too.
Is he? Was he the goalie? Who was he? Who was the goalie for Team USA in the
Connor Hellebuck.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Where's he from?
He is from Michigan.
Michigan. Nice.
Yeah. I remember the night. Remember early in the season, the hockey season? So we're talking maybe October show.
Mm-hmm.
I took the phone. I showed you. I said, look at the record. And you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, 30-1 or something. Or no, 13.
Yeah. 30, 35-13. You're like, holy shit, they're for real.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah. The Sharks were going this way. We were going this way.
Yeah.
I mean, my Sharks were going this way, and the Jets were going this way. I'm cheering for the Jets. God damn it.
Oh,
I might even go to the next homestand they got, Eric, when they come back from if this playoff series goes another game, I might go down and catch it.
Nice, man.
Depending on the start time. I don't want to leave you hanging every night. So, and I've been really busy. Do you let if you didn't let the guys know today, my workload has been excruciating. And then on top of that, the morning guy says, I'm not coming in Monday or Tuesday. So I did the all-night show. Then I did the rock show. I took an hour off, had a bite to eat, did 7 to noon today. And then I had to do noon to 1 on the other station doing the New Wave show. So, dude, I put in 12 hours after our show last night.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, so I didn't make it this morning. Anybody was like, where was Glenn slacking off, sleeping in? I didn't miss the show this morning by choice.
Yep, there you go.
Eric Eric said I need all the beauty sleep that I can get.
All right, let's get the heck out of here, and we'll do this again tomorrow night. Let's get a win. Come on, Logan Webb. let's get the minimum of a split, right? You got to win one tomorrow to at least get the minimum of a split. So let's get that shit done, man. Come on, and Bats, wake up, Bats. Come on.
Enjoy your day. Join us at 8 a.m. We'll preview everything that is baseball on a Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday? Yeah. No, on a Thursday. What day is today? No, technically, see, in Winnipeg, it's Wednesday already. I'm all screwed up. Have yourself a nice cold refreshment. Enjoy the game tomorrow night. We'll catch you back here for Giant Sports Talk Live. Take us home, Eric.
See you tomorrow night. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.